than the number.
I'm Larry Ruff, president of No More Mortgage. This is unlike anything you have ever seen before, and it will absolutely not harm your credit. Call for your free CD. Learn how you can eliminate all your debt, including your mortgage, much sooner than you ever dreamed possible. The more debt you have, the more we can help.
Call for your free CD now, 877-416-0199.
This works. Call the number.
Call now for your free CD, 877-416-0199, 877-416-0199.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for the PM show on CRN Digital Talk Radio, weekend edition, of course. And the star of our show is the one and only Hollywood icon, American icon, international icon, Mr. Robert Conrad.
Hey, Tomas, you know what I like? Not so much the introduction, but that movement.
That's an East Coast thing, Robert.
Are you a former boxer?
No, not really.
Well, man, you got that move, man. I like it. Anyway, welcome to your show, as I always say. Tomas is going to explain to us why we call it the weekend show when we all know today is Thursday, and it is the 23rd of September, right?
That's right.
And Nick is now 13 days old. And
wow.
Nick is who? Who's Nick, Tomas?
Nick is your great-grandson.
Amen, brother. Yes.
I remembered.
Yes,
I paid attention.
Thank you for that. You did pay attention. And not only is Tomas a wonderful co-host, and I'm enjoying his company, but also he's the engineer here. And so now today he's doing for us, for your show, he's doing two things. He's being the man that you're hearing, and he's also being the engineer. Now, I know we have Robert from Texas. We have a dear friend, Bill, who has probably done more for this show than anyone.
Indeed he has.
We have the beautiful Sue, and she is beautiful. I've met her, and she contributed to my great-grandson, or whatever he's called. Let's just call him Nick. To Nick's birth with some gifts. And then we have, of course, the lovely Becky, who's on my phone at home.
Indeed.
And she's part of the, you know what I call them? They're the Three Musketeers.
Oh, okay.
Musk. You got to be with them. It's a
I call them really the Three Lady Tears.
You met them?
Yes.
Yeah, they're hotties. Okay,
yes,
so before we talk to those hotties, Hank, thanks for hanging in. I want to tell you some bad news, the bearer of bad news. Eddie Fisher, one of the world's great entertainers for quite a while, passed today. He was married to Connie Stevens, and they had two children, two daughters. And for those of us that knew Eddie, you're in our prayers, Eddie. I'm sure you're already up there. I met Eddie with Elizabeth Taylor in 1957 when I first came to Hollywood. I was with Natalie Wood and her husband, Robert Wagner, and they brought me over to see them. They were visiting, and I thought that Elizabeth Taylor was the most beautiful woman that I had ever seen, and I still think she's one of the most beautiful. Since then, I've seen some women that are equally, in my opinion, beautiful. Of course, Eddie Fisher had a great career as a singer. We got any Eddie Fisher today?
Yes, we do. We'll probably try to, bring it up after the break.
Hey, okay, after the break?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, we don't have a lot of time before the break. This is the short one that we do. So I wanted to tell you about Eddie Fisher, and please hang in there. We will get back to you. And if the phones are jammed, keep trying because we'll talk to our friends. Also, Jim Bacon, who is one of the world's premier journalists. If you're in show business, as I have been for 50 years, and we wouldn't know who James Bacon was. He was a great columnist, and unfortunately has passed away. And tonight my sons are going to go to a funeral thing, and tomorrow they're going to bury James Bacon. Wonderful. Look him up on your internet. And now I hear that music again. I'm familiar with it. There should be lyrics to that.
It should be.
Yeah.
Maybe you can come up with some, or maybe your daughter.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, hang in there. And RG, thank you for giving giving me the ID here, which was the ID they had in the military.
Wow.
And can they see that? Is it on camera?
Yes,
Tomas?
it is.
Okay, good. Well, is it on camera?
Yes, you are.
Wow. Hey, Dan, are you looking? I should take the earphones off because Dan's looking at me to see how I've aged. He's got something he may want me to do, but we couldn't get pictures to him because you couldn't get them through
Well, we got more for
Hey,
you on the PM
we're
show.
gone.
Yes, CRN Digital Talk Radio.
You order a glass of your favorite Cabernet, fresh asparagus, hollandaise